Hello wonderful person, this is Anton and welcome back to the next part of Surviving Mars. We are in the middle of a lot of problems, leaks, storm, Earth-sick colonists, and buildings not working because people are not working in them. But we're going to persevere and try to see how far we can get. Basically, currently, what is going on? Power, right? Because there's a storm in process, we are slowly running out of energy because I didn't really produce enough, or I'm not producing enough energy anymore since I built up so many things. And now we have food shortage. Great. So for people on Mars, it is actually not going so well currently. For robots though, they don't care. They seem to be fine. I decided I'm going to do the following this episode. I'm going to collect all of the metal lying around on top of the crater here. I mean, on top of the volcano, that is. There's 112 metal here. There's like 95 here. So we're going to have a lot of metal for at least some time. But we also need to maybe make one of the metal extraction facilities. And these are actually very efficient. They will be able to produce a lot of metal pretty quickly. But I believe they do require people though. So one thing I can't figure out is why is it that the resources here are not actually accessible by the colony here? That's something that I'm not getting yet. So maybe it's because I'm missing a hub. But I don't think I can build it anymore. Yeah, I don't have any drone hubs left. Well, the only hub I have is here. And I guess it's not reaching that far. Maybe that's why. But we do have this guy, RC rover. So maybe if I place him right in the middle, it will be able to like connect these two. So let's see if that works. Meanwhile, let's continuously collect everything we have on basically on the ground lying around so we can actually bring it back to the base, because it is kind of important. Okay, look, they're doing something, right? What are they doing? They're bringing machine parts somewhere. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Research complete.
Okay. Drone swarm. What does that do? Drone swarm. Oh, it gives us more drones for the hubs, which is perfect. More drones is good. Drone printing. I can make more drones if I want. And this will allow us to create drone hubs. Let's get that actually. Maybe I can just make a few drone hubs using resources that we have. Hopefully they're not requiring any special resources we don't have. But what does this, why is this not working? Required power. Oh, they don't work during dust storm. That's right. I forgot about it. That is right. That's why it's not working. There is still 3 hours left of dust storm. So we're still going to be kind of stuck. Okay. In the meanwhile, how's this guy doing? Excellent. So he's going to be bringing all the metal to us. And for as long as we have metal on the surface, I think we should be okay. But when we run out of that, we're just going to basically build a metal extractor. Or maybe actually right here, although this is way too far away from the dome, so I won't be able to get to it there. So that means we need a new dome. Maybe we'll just build one right here and it'll be just the metal extractor dome. So that's actually maybe a pretty good plan. And this way we'll be able to bring more colonists as well. One of our rockets is ready to go actually. Some people are starving. Some people are sick. Well, that's fine. You guys will be fine. So my plan was to maybe bring some of the rare metals to Earth to make some money. Let's see how much we have actually. We have 19 only though. Let's wait until we get like 40. And then we'll do that. This will allow us to generate some money that we can actually bring one more rocket here with some of the essential resources if things get really, really bad, like we're running out of food or things just go sour. At the same time, I think I can maybe collect the remainder of the concrete in this area because concrete extractor, oh, it does require 2 parts, right? Yeah. No, we're not doing this. We're not building it yet. We don't need any concrete right now. So, meanwhile, how is this guy doing? No, this guy. So on the surface here, we have at least, like what, 200 metal, I think? Maybe even more. Aww, someone died. So this person died of old age. Thank you, fellow colonists.
We have a food shortage.
Okay, yeah, there's about 300 metal on the surface. So we'll be okay for the time being. We do need to focus on producing more food though, and also possibly maybe just making a few more things go a little bit smoother here. But other than that, this is just a big waiting game. At this point, I think it's just going to be a relatively difficult situation for us because I'm basically just kind of surviving. I really don't like when this happens. I mean, I wish I could actually, you know, build more things, advance a little bit more.
Vehicle battery.
And most importantly, I wish I could explore things. But unfortunately, the way it stands, I just can't. There's not enough resources to go anywhere else, even though I really would like to come here and here. But we're going to scan this whole area, and if we run out of materials, we'll still be able to scan and possibly even produce things, just not as fast. And this is what it looks like when a dust storm actually passes through your base. It basically dusts everything. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is the way that the damage works in this game, it's basically all based on dust. Mars is basically a big planet of dust. And so here, you don't really get damaged, but you get dusted. And this is what maintenance does. It basically dedusts or undusts, or what's the word for this? Cleans, I guess. All of the machinery and all of the buildings that get dust accumulated in them. And this is exactly why, and I was actually wondering about this, but this is why, where are these things? These beautiful things don't actually, Stirling generators don't actually get damaged. They're closed, no dust gets inside, but once you open them, dust can get inside, and now they'll actually start losing, there you go. See how they start getting dust into them? Start losing durability. They do produce more energy that way though. So for an emergency, I keep these closed. But if I suddenly need more energy and things are not going well for us, we'll just open them up. Those tools are actually great. I should have brought more with me. Okay. Crop failure. Nothing serious happening here. So I think what we'll do is we're going to load one of the rockets with resources. I mean with exports. Yeah, I think we'll have to load one of these rockets because the way it seems to work is that this is the area of influence of the rocket, and so it can only see these two platforms. This is where it can get the items from. It can't really get the items from the other area where there's a lot of other stuff. So this rocket, even though it's loaded, it just doesn't reach far enough. Anyways, so let's let this one go. Let's also let this one go. 2 launches at the same time. Awesome. Oh, the thing I realized is that apparently if you have drones next to the rocket when it's launched, they also get dusted. So they can sustain a little bit of damage. So don't land your rockets next to like buildings and stuff, because the dust that the landing creates will slightly damage your buildings. Wow, I have 14 sick colonists now? That's crazy. Why couldn't they get on the rocket and just bring me more people that way? That would solve so many problems. Alright, so what we're going to do is let's allow resources here. This rocket is going to be the first to load. And we're basically going to send some of the rare materials to Earth, make some money that way, and keep one rocket on Earth for emergency resupplies if suddenly there's something that's missing. I think it's a pretty good strategy. That way we won't really lose the game right away. We'll lose it eventually, but not that way. But also I just realized I don't think I'll have 200 colonists necessary by Sol 100 unless I build up a lot of stuff really quickly. Maybe I can build another farming colony. What do those farms require for maintenance? Let's see. So these guys require iron or metal. That I can totally handle. And water, right? What about this one? This one has no maintenance. Oh my god, I can have so many of these. So maybe we could just create like a whole thing of one building and like 5 of these to produce a tremendous amount of food. Can that work? Very speculative, but it might actually work because it has no maintenance, right? And the dome itself only requires cement. What about the houses? Also cement. That's perfect. So this will be...
There are Earth-sick colonists.
Sorry. Okay. I can't help you guys. I'm sorry. I know you're sick, but we all are at some point. I really can't help you, though. I don't know how to send you back home. Anywho. We have some metal to bring back. Let's put this metal here, I guess. Wow, this guy... I just actually brought like 30 metal here very, very recently, but this guy already ate it up. Oh, I know why. There's a lot of tools here that require maintenance. Yeah, a lot of these and also the panels. So maybe we'll actually have a metal shortage on our hands at some point. That's going to be really difficult to overcome. But also, that also means that I can maybe... Well, okay, yeah, that was a plan all along. Anyway, to build a metal colony, a metal extraction colony. So I could maybe place one right here. And we'll be able to extract these metals. And produce food, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's do it. Let's build another... How much do I need to have another dome? 10, 20, 80. Yeah, we have enough. And so that means I'm gonna actually have to build possibly another concrete extractor. I'm gonna build it right there in the area that has a lot of concrete. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to collect as much metal, as much concrete as possible, then build a colony right here, and this will produce more concrete and more metal. So this is actually maybe one strategy that I can try to do, and this will also bring more colonists to us. I decided to build this running track for these guys because they were getting too earthsick. Maybe this will help them, or maybe they'll just run themselves around until they die of starvation. Anyway, so not sure if this is helping anyone. Oh my god, they are definitely not happy, huh? They're just riding around in circles here. This guy is just doing his jumping jacks and stuff and stretches. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? I guess first of all I need to figure out if I have enough materials to build this, and also enough energy and stuff. The one thing I'm worried about is water, actually. And am I producing enough water to have like 3 farms? Maybe. Yeah, I think I do. So let's do this. Let's try this. It's going to be a risk, but we're willing to take this risk, and that's all. That's what Mars exploration is all about. Build it right here. Yeah, that's a good location. And now we need to connect it to the other domes. Okay, so power cables first. And piping next. From here to here. Perfect. This is actually close enough for us to have no need for anything else here. So part 1 done. Part 2. Oh, nice. We loaded all the exports. Part 2 is going to involve bringing all the materials required. And we will probably need to send another rocket with people, of course. But for now, let's see if actually I have enough stuff here. Okay, so I'm actually struggling to understand why even these guys who don't seem to be all homesick are not working on my fields. And one solution that I realized I could have done earlier, or maybe I should do it really soon, is to research a technology right here that allows us to have... No, not this. No, not this. There we go. Smart homes, right? Smart home engineering. I think this will actually... Is there anything else? Yeah, what these do is... Create homes where they actually feel comfortable living. Oh, look at this. Residences and basic domes have improved comfort. I'll do this first because I already have residences. And what else can I do to make them feel happier? Farms increase the comfort of all residences in the dome. Okay. Okay, that means that they'll be a little bit happier to live there. And this increases water production. This too. So the research is really important, but it will probably take us a while before we can get there. Probably actually several days before we can have all of these research technologies completed. So we've decided to build a bunch of farms, which require no maintenance. Let's do 3 farms. And the rest will be... I think I'm going to have a diner here. Oh, and the residences, of course. We need to build at least 1 residence to start. And then we'll live more as we go along. So let's send a rocket filled with passengers. And we're going to launch it and land it right here. This will be our metal extraction facility, but also will serve as a big farm as well. Which also means that I need more residences at some point.
Dust storm approaching.
Uh-oh, and of course, just as I started everything, there needs to be a dust storm. Okay, well that's not cool. I need to store my concrete somewhere, so I'm gonna possibly place a concrete depot right next to this. Let's put it right here. This will hopefully be enough.
Sector scanned.
And now, for the next part, what we need to do is... Yeah, so this rocket is now going to be loaded and sent back to Earth, and it will probably give us a little bit of money, or hopefully. That's just what I'm expecting to for it to give us a little bit of money. And this is actually a problem right here. This is my metal resources that are left. It's a good thing I started building this dome, because without these resources, without basically having a lot of metal, we're pretty much screwed. So... Oh, no, do the opposite. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Unload everything here. What I need you to do is you need to bring me some fuel. And to bring fuel, I think I need to just load a little bit of fuel from here. And that should be enough. So we're gonna load this rocket and basically send it back home. And unload the resources in this location. Here we go. So, first rocket is going home, bringing us some money. And this rocket is ready to land. Let's put it right here. Can't land. Why not? Oh, because of the dust storm started. No, I can't land rockets during dust storms. I forgot about it. That was actually, I was warned about this in the beginning of the game. Okay, so I can still do other things during dust storms, such as collecting metal. Let's go collect more metal. I didn't actually realize metal would become such a tremendous rarity with time. But you know what? Until I build that metal extractor, I don't think I can solve this problem any way, in any easier way.
Shortage.
Uh-oh, shortage of things. Why? Why is this happening? Oh, because of the dust storm. That's right. Okay, so this means we'll have to survive for 9 more hours. That's my first issue with the dust storms in a while, but we'll have to wait. I'm just gonna collect all of this stuff. I don't think I'll ever use this area, so I don't know why I even tried to start this miniature colony. I really thought it was gonna be easy. Oh wow! Oh my god, that was horrible. Where did that strike? Whoa, that was a crazy collision. I don't actually know where it hit. Oh, right here. It was right here. It destroyed the pipes. So that was a pretty cool observation there. Pretty cool collision. Can I decommission this? Yes, I can. Bring my rover. And I think I can actually, yeah, I should be able to collect all of these materials right now. basically, let's load everything here. And as soon as this is decommissioned, we'll load it as well. So this was a silly idea, mostly because I actually had no idea I would need people to control all of this stuff. And is that it? Yeah. Very good.
We have a power.
No, don't do that. No, give it. Ah, you silly jerks. Go away.
We have a water shortage.
Go away. I just collected these, and now you took them back. Okay, so anywho, returning back all of our items, we're gonna put them in here, I guess. And there's how many hours left of... Oh, okay. No, the dust storm is over. No hours left. So we can now...
We have a water shortage. We have a food shortage.
Land this guy here. We have a huge shortage of everything.
We have a food shortage.
But luckily for us, we can now launch the one rocket here and
have a water shortage.
get some profits from it.
New colonists have arrived. Colonists are departing.
Oh no, someone's running away. Look at them run. They're all running away. Oh my god. They're like, no, take me back home. I don't want to stay here anymore. That's hilarious. I love it. It's the first time I've seen this. Wow, they just like literally ran for it. So that's interesting. That's actually good for us. We can bring more people. And this way we'll have people that actually want to be on Mars, not people that hate Mars. Anywho, so this needs water, right? Are we not extracting enough water? Is that what's happening? Because I thought this water extractor does a pretty good job. Oh, wow. Okay, demand for water is much higher than the supply of water. That's interesting. It's very, very interesting. Well, I guess meanwhile, you guys can work in my about to be constructed metal mine thingamajiggy. Metal extractor. This is why I wanted to create it to begin with. This is a high grade metal. Let's give it some power. Okay.
Cable fault reported. We have a power shortage.
So hopefully this will actually produce metal so we don't have to worry about it for a while. 700 metal is actually way more than what we need for a long time. But everything else though is a problem. Also,
we have a water shortage.
Oh my god, so much shortages with everything. We only have one colonist that's Earthsick right now. How many slots do we have? Oh, we have a lot of residential slots here. So let's bring back. Let's actually not bring back, but let's bring some people from Earth. Because I think these guys are leaving, right? It doesn't say. It doesn't say who's on the rocket, but we definitely all saw them running back there, right? So they're just waiting for.
We have a water shortage.
They're waiting to go back to Earth. It will take quite a long time before we can actually launch this rocket because it needs a lot of fuel. But I think this rocket will be first to go because we want to actually see if we can make some extra money and then use that money to bring resources from Earth. So this is kind of our official goal for now. Now, why is there no water here? I thought we were producing enough water. Where's the nearest water source? Oh, it's here.
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan. Funding received.
600 million. Oh my god, that's all? That's it? That's nothing. I thought it would be at least like $1 billion. Oh. Well, we found a lot of water right there. I don't know if it's worth it then. Is it worth sending... Okay, let's think about it logically. We now have 600 million out of 30 materials that we sent. And we can bring back 30 metal machine parts. Yeah, it's kind of barely breaking even. Very, very barely. But at least I can use this as a kind of an extra resource delivery system. If we actually need food or something suddenly, we can bring it back from Earth. Yeah. Not exactly as efficient as I thought it would be. I really thought there would be more money given to us. Oh well. Okay, so water. Water is
We
the
have a food shortage.
water is the next problem we have, and we can maybe build another extractor here and bring it from all the way here. Because right now we're gonna have water shortage and also food shortage coming up really soon. That means what? It means that basically we have to build up a lot of new buildings, and I don't think we have enough resources to build everything. First of all, I don't know if I have... Oh yeah, this needs machine parts. I need to bring more machine parts from one of these areas. So where is this guy? Where is the transporter? You need to bring some machine parts to this location so we can finish this building. Now, okay, I really don't get why is it that we're lacking water there. I guess we do need a lot of water, maybe? Maybe these things are a lot more water demanding than I thought they were.
Crop failure reported.
Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. You come here. You go collect stuff. This should be metals here. Go and get them for me. Okay. Well, this has become very, very, very stale. At this point, we haven't really advanced too much. And I really think I'm just gonna skip this for a while. And maybe in the next part we'll come back where something serious happens, because nothing really major occurred in this particular episode. I'm really sorry that it really didn't get us anywhere. It's just a bunch of failures. It's really just a survival at this point. And I really just want to see what happens as I progress through the game. So I'm gonna maybe skip this for a few days or so until something major happens, and then get back to you guys when we have a serious development. Until then, thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow to learn something else and maybe watch another episode of Surviving Mars. Space out, and as always, bye bye.